Hey everyone, Flying Brian here. I just completed an IDPA match out at the Mecklenburg Wildlife Club, and a good match it was. I thoroughly enjoy IDPA shooting. It teaches safe firearm handling discipline and really helps hone your firearm skills. In this video, I will take you through each of the 6 stages that were set up on this match. Let's get started with Stage 1. Starts with 6 rounds in the weapon, the shooter positioned at the arrow facing away from the targets uprange. At the buzzer, turn, draw, and engage each target with 2 rounds. Reload, then engage each target with another 2 rounds while advancing toward the red trigger box. Step on the trigger box, which activates 2 swingers, then engage each target with 2 headshots. Sort of tricky. Let's watch. Remember, engage each with 2 rounds. Reload, engage each with 2 more rounds while advancing. As long as he doesn't shoot flat-footed, he's okay. There's another reload. And engage with 2 headshots each. Now the SO held up a finger there, indicating a procedural. I think it was for dropping a magazine with rounds still in it. I'm not sure. And here's my turn on the stage. 2 to each. Reload. 2 more to each while advancing. Stomp on the trigger box. Now headshots, being careful not to hit the swinging non-threats. There's another reload. Fumble that reload pretty good. And done. Stage 2. Starts with the shooter engaging that target way down there between the barrels with 2 rounds. Now move right and engage these 2 around the corner with 2 rounds each using right hand only. Transition left. Engage one bad guy with 2 rounds left hand only. Careful not to hit that non-threat, the one with the hands. Transition right and down range to get another around the corner right hand only. And again, careful not to hit that non-threat. Also keep in mind that any rounds that land on the black area of the threat target are considered misses. Transition left again. Engage these 2 threats, 2 rounds each, left hand only. Now back right and get this one on his side with 2 rounds, right hand only. And finally, back left and 1 more around the corner, again, left hand only. This will be a headshot only because the rest of the target is blacked out. Lots of switching of the weapon back and forth from left to right on this one. Let's watch. Engage the downrange target, minimum of 2 rounds. Move right. Remember, right hand only on these 2. Transition left and engage this one, left hand only. Back right and engage another, right hand only. There's his reload. Back left for 2 more, switching to the left hand only. Now back right again for 1 target, using right hand only. And back left for 1 last target, left hand only. Not bad. Now here's the stage from my point of view.
Bye.
Engage that one way down range. Move right for 2, right hand only. Left for 1 target, left hand only. Switch back to right hand only and get 1 around the corner. Switch hands and get 2 around this corner. There's my reload. Back right, switching hands for 1 bad guy. And finally switch again to left hand and 1 more around this corner. Done. That wasn't horrible. Now, stage 3. In this scenario, you are standing at the counter of a convenience store paying for your purchase when a group of bad guys comes a-calling. You drop your change and Coke, turn and start engaging threats. I'll let the SO explain the rest of the stage.
Then you're gonna go, this is your friend here who is being accosted by 3 bad guys on the other side here, along with a couple other friends. You can come to here and you can shoot the 3 threats around the barrel. That's not the design. The design is that you come here and while not sweeping yourself with your gun, you knock over this friend out of the way and shoot these 3 guys. Now, at this point, you reholster because you think the threat is over. Scorekeeper, record the time at this point. We'll come back and score these later. As soon as he's reholstered, scorekeeper, hit the buzzer because we're going, oh shoot, literally, there's another threat. So safely advance to P2 on the next buzzer and slicing the pie from cover here. You have 1 target and a non-threat to engage. And then after you've engaged him, then come to P3 and engage the 2 threats here.
And it's a 12 round.
Okay, let's watch this shooter run the stage.
Ready. Stand by.
This shooter has elected not to knock the barrels over. That was fast. Now for the second string. Engage the single threat. Careful not to hit that non-threat. Then to the corner and engage 2 more to the right. He's quick. And here's my first-person view of the stage. Now 1 around the corner. Then move to the corner for 2 more. I run dry, so I need to reload. And 1 last shot to complete the stage.
Unload and show me clear.
Stage 4. Here's the overall layout of the stage. Not all threats can be seen. However, there are targets here, 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 and here. So 5 targets in total. All magazines are downloaded to 6 rounds, and magazines are placed atop the barrels. The stage can be shot left or right, shooter's choice. Okay, let's take you through this. At the buzzer, you run to the first barrel. Grab your magazine, load, and charge the weapon. Engage these 3 threats with 2 rounds each while advancing. The middle target is hiding behind the barrel from this angle. Engage left to right, right to left, shooter's choice. Reload and engage this target 3 times while moving across the stage. First from the shooter's present position with 2 rounds, from in between these 2 barrels with 2 rounds, and between these 2 barrels with 2 rounds. All the time while moving. Another reload, and engage the target behind this barrel, as well as this one, and another target hiding behind this barrel with 2 rounds. There's a lot going on this stage and plenty of opportunities to screw up.
Ready.
Let's watch this shooter.
Stand by.
He has to load and charge the weapon, engage 3 targets with 2 rounds each while advancing, reload, and engage the back target while moving from current position, reload, and engage these last 3 while retreating. Look good to me. And here's me. One, 2, 3, reload. I actually needed to back up a little to see that back target. 2, 3, reload. Wow, nice magazine fumble there. Not my best performance. Stage 5. The shooter starts at this position. At the buzzer, advance towards this target. Engage with 2 to the body, 1 to the head minimum, while moving. Peek around the corner left and engage 2 more threats. Careful not to hit the non-threat. Transition back left to the opening and engage this target with 2 rounds while moving. Now further left around the corner for 3 more threats and 1 non-threat. The bad guys each get 2 rounds. Now down to the corner and to the right. 1 more threat hiding behind a non-threat. Another interesting stage for sure. Let's watch it in action.
Bye.
2 to the body, 1 to the head minimum. Around the corner for 2 more threats. Left to the opening. Remember to engage while moving. There's his reload. 3 around the corner. And finally, down to the corner for that last threat hiding to the right. Not bad. And from my point of view.
Stand by.
2 to the body, 1 to the head. Around the corner for 2 more. Now this one, while moving. There's my reload. 3 more around the corner left. Now down to the corner for the last one. Okay. Stage 6. This one had all sorts of moving parts to confuse the shooter. It starts with the shooter standing in front of this non-threat. At the buzzer, move up range to this barrel. Push it out of the way. That activates this clamshell target, which is to get 2 rounds to the body and 1 to the head. You can see you need to be quick on this one before the threat is covered by the non-threat. Then engage this target between the barrels with 2 rounds. Swing left and advance on this target with 2 rounds while moving. Peek around the corner for more targets. Between the barrels is a steel popper, and there's also 2 threats down there. Engage the popper. This will activate the runner that needs 2 rounds as it crosses the opening. Got it? Well, if you do, you're better than me because I didn't. Let's watch all this in action. Knock over the barrel to activate the clamshell. 2 to the body, 1 to the head. Engage the target between the barrels with 2 rounds minimum. Swing left and engage the next threat, 2 rounds minimum. There's his reload. Reach around the corner and shoot the popper. 2 rounds on the runner. Then take care of the last 2 targets downrange. Let's watch another shooter from a different angle. Oops, looks like he forgot to engage the target behind the barrels. And let's watch my fiasco on the stage. I activated the clamshell and then drew my pistol. Not the brightest move. Because of that, I can only engage with the headshot. I also completely forgot about the target between the barrels. That's the popper. Now the runner as it goes by. And the last 2 downrange. There's my reload. And done. That is not how you should run the stage. And I'm going to get hammered on my time. Oh well, live and learn. And that, folks, is what the June IDPA match looked like. I hope you enjoy that. And remember, life is a journey. Enjoy the ride. And thanks for watching.